versions of Unix, Linux, and BSD have salts in them, and they don't really crack as well. So don't really try them if it's Linux or Unix. Just leave it alone. It's not worth it. Also, if you want to prevent having a rainbow table used against you, turn off the LM hash, because if you turn that off, it basically is like adding WEP to your wireless. So that's all about the rainbow table today. I hope it helps you all out a lot. And see you next time.
So Will, what exactly is an LM hash?
Well, an LM hash was used way back in the days of Windows 3.1 and Windows 95 and stuff like that to do like network-based authentication. It stands for a LAN manager hash, and it's really an old, outdated protocol, and it stores it as 2 LM hashes in your system. So, really big vulnerability that Microsoft never turned off. You know, Microsoft is big for doing that whole backwards compatibility stuff, and you know they really should have turned this off.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, next coming up is my Surfing with Steve segment, continuing from the test show, and we're gonna go right into it. Hi, I'm Steve. You may remember me from the test show doing the Surfing with Steve segments, and good news, we'll be continuing that, and let's get right to it. Our first website will be the Get Human database. I mean, have you ever been on the phone with in line waiting to talk to a human, but you just can't? You're talking to a machine, pressing all these buttons, you get aggravated. So you want to talk to a human. This website lets you talk to a human by telling you the exact keys and phone number for many popular companies. The keys that you need to press to get to a human, the exact steps. You know, wait a certain amount of time, press these buttons, press star, pound, whatever it takes. There's a lot of companies that it covers in the categories of credit, finance, government, hardware, insurance, internet, mobile, pharmacy, products, shipping, software, stores, telecom, travel, TV, satellite, and utilities. And so it's really easy. You can find it at gethuman.com/US. URL will be at the bottom of the screen. And let's get straight to our second website. Alright, so our second website for you today is the Motivational Poster Generator, and that's found at flagrantdisregard.com. And you ever seen posters such as these at your school or workplace or somewhere like that, and you just want to tear them down and burn them in a violent manner? Well, now you can make your own. And we've made our own for you, too. It features the phrase 1337, a quick tidbit about being elite, and, always for good measure, a random picture of a wombat grazing in the fields. And I hope to see you next time. See ya.
So Steve, those IVR cheat sheets, absolutely a godsend. Where'd you come up with that one?
I don't know. We just found that sort of thing. That's why it's called Surfing with Steve. I just find all this, stuff, and I find it useful. So, yeah,
scouring the web for the best websites.
Exactly.
As always.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next, we have a little bit of a tidbit from a LAN party that I hosted a couple of weeks ago, and we'll probably be continuing coverage with the LAN party. But this is just a quick little cooking segment.
Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Lynn. Today we will be making massive ramen. We've already prepared the broth via the instructions on the packet. We have dispensed the packets into the large cauldron, and we have begun to mix and boil it. The next step, once you have brought it to a boil, you must inject the ramen. Do it with great care. Just do not drop the bag into the cauldron, because you'll get cancer. This particular batch will be 8 bottles of ramen, and we'll feed 10. Ideal for LAN parties and the like. Choose your ladle of choice, mix, and stir with great care. You take your favorite ladle, very carefully dispense the ramen. Now, me personally, I like my ramen a little blocky, so I do not allow it to brew fully. Just dispense the ramen. Now, we garnish. Go to your favorite spice drawer. chili powder. Some chili powder. Why, thank you. This has been Cooking with Lynn.
So this has been Techcentric Episode 1. We hope you enjoyed it. You can contact us via the contact page at techcentric.org. I'd like to apologize to our friends over at Amateur Logic. They had sent us a promo for the old Tish show, but because we abandoned that show, we never had a chance to use it. So we're going to plug them. Here's their link. And a couple other people we'd like to say thanks to is, of course, Infonomicon and Hacker Media, Rant Radio, of course, and Steve, anything else to add?
I think that's about it.
Stay tuned. In about a month, hopefully we'll have another episode for you. See you then.
Hello, I am Internet Will Ross.
And I'm Internet Steve.
And we've got a question for you. Do you have all the latest hacks but nowhere to prove them?
Get little plastic thumbs to plug into USB ports.
Then, Techcentric invites you to hack our box. This baby is run on a Linux 2.6 kernel, features an 18 keyboard port and 14.4 baud modem. You can hack it at hackthis.techcentric.org. Send all your hacks to hacks@techcentric.org, and we'll be sure to ship you out this prize.
Thanks, and have a great day.
The contest has begun. Let the hacking begin.